Welcome back to Pinky, and we have some brand new exhaust studs. So let's get in there, and actually if I come around this side, I'm going to film it a bit better. That's going in pretty easy. Nice. Number 2. That's going in really easy as well. Sorry, had the camera pointing wrong then. Wow, I didn't expect them to go into the threads so smoothly. Hang on, come on, in you go. I was expecting 1 or 2 to get stuck. 2 left. Let's try and get that one in there. No, you can't really see from that angle. Come on, in you go. No, that's not quite happy. Let's try the other end. That's better. They must be happy to go in one way rather than the other. Let's have a close look. Focus then. There we go. No, they're just grub screws. Come on, in you go. Oh, that one's struggling a bit. Hang on, let's take it out. Let's try the other end. No, that does not want to go in very easily at all. Oh, no, it's going now. No, not quite all the way. But when I tighten it all up, I'll put a bit of thread lock on them. So now I'm going to put my gloves on, because I really should have done that in the first place. I've got something else to bolt on. Okay, as you can see, this is Pinky. Pinky's starter motor. I've tightened that up and it's now moving fine. The starter motor is moving. It's not the smoothest, but it's working. So what I'm going to do, I'm now going to bolt this thing in for the first time in a very long time. Now, there's a rubber glove down in here which needs to be pulled out. That's been in there for absolutely years. Yuck. So let's put that on TC for a moment. I won't keep it there. I'll try and get in there with an angle so you can see inside. I'll turn the torch on and see if we can see inside where the starter motor goes. Okay, so the torch is on. I'm hoping I've got the right end of the phone. Maybe not. If it flips or anything, then, you know, I'll try and angle it a different way. I might have to flip you upside down, actually. There we go. In there. I can't see really what's going on in there, so you might have to tell me, because I can't tell what's there. Oh, I can just about make that out now. It looks like a slightly rusted cog. And that looks like part of the... And, hang on, oh no, that's free to turn. Can you see that at all? Hopefully when the engine's got oil in it, that won't be a problem. Oh, there we go. It's just gone in. And are the bolt holes lined up? I hope so. Let's have a look down there. Yeah, the bolt holes are lined up. So I'll grab the bolts and I'll put them in. Now these bolts have come direct from Kawasaki, and they've got this this yellow stuff on the threads, and I'm guessing that's their own type of thread lock. So let's put that in there so we can tighten that up by hand. Now, it's definitely going in, but it's not the smoothest, of course. And this one. Let's try and turn it out. There we go, there's a click. Yep. So I'll get a socket on there and we'll get that tightened down. Right, the bolts in here are an 8mm. So I'll get in there and just turn the top with the ratchet handle for now until it gets more firm. It's possible I might need an extender. And let's get the other one in. So I'm doing this hand, holding my phone at the moment. It's very useful having this LED torch. Torches have come a long way in the last few years, especially when I first took this thing apart. I didn't know what I was doing. Struggling with lights and things. Come on, there we go. Okay, so that one's now firm. I'm not going to overdo it. Yeah, that one's now firm as well. So starter motor is now in. So the bike is slightly more heavy than it was. Yeah. Okay, next little job. Got to get the spark plugs out of here. So take off the 10mm. And we're going to swap, no sorry, 8mm, what am I talking about? I'm going to swap it for the 16mm socket tool, spark plug tool, sorry. Socket tool, spark plug tool. I'm dropping everything because I'm one-handed today. Oh, dearie me. What am I doing? There we go. You may notice that TC is jacked up. Reason for that is because I found that two of the bolts on the gearbox were basically not there. Right, so that one's loose. Let's get this one out. These things are so ridiculously long, it's crazy. It's not easy trying to get these in there because really you want to take the spark plugs out without the these things in the way. What I might do, what I might be able to do, let's try something else. Let's drop that in there. No. How am I going to do this? Drop that in there, then drop that one in there. And I don't have the angled one. Can I get onto the top of that? No. I need... oh, how am I going to get that out now? Silly me. Yeah, I'm going to have to take these off, aren't I? these are going to have to come off before I can get the spark plugs out. How frustrating. Frustratingly enough, this socket, even though it's got the rubber thingy in there, will not grab hold of the spark plug. So I'm going to try my magnet. Let's try to extend the thing. Let's get it down in there. Oh, there we go. First time that's been out in a very long time. Okay, so let's put this down on the Cortina, on the filler. Let's see. Come on, focus, please. I was having to ask nicely. I can smell there's quite a lot of fumes on that. Now let's put this down a moment. This engine has not been run in a rather long time. I'm just going to turn the torch off a minute. I'll come back. Okay, that's better. Okay, that gap there doesn't look too bad, but the threads on there, they do look quite wet. Even though these haven't been, I've never taken these out. These are a CR9E. CR9E, what brand? NGKR. So what I might do is just clean them up, put them back in, see how they go once I've got the engine running. And if they need to be replaced, I'll do that. I'll just clean them up to start with. But yeah, that's number one. That's not bad, actually. Actually, I'm going to replace them all. There's no point messing around. Blurriness again. Come on. There we go. There we have it. All 4 spark plugs from Pinky out of his engine, out of her engine. And yeah, I mean, they all look similar gap, but these haven't been fired on in a long time. Let me know in the comment section if I should reuse these actually, and yeah, I'll go by what you guys say, whatever you think. I'll go for a majority maybe. Okay, so let me show you the next thing I need to do, because I need to get the airline up here at some point, and now there's no point in having these in here at all, because what's it going to do? It basically was to stop moisture getting into the engine. So all of these are now out. There was quite a bit of oil in that one. I do remember this end cylinder was very wet on the inside, so I'm going to get an airline in from the top, blow them out from this end, try and get all the crap out. Ugh. These are gross, look at that. Ugh. I don't know if it's the rubber breaking down or if it's oils. Probably a bit of both. So let's get to the back of the garage and chuck these in the bin bag. Ugh. Yuck. Nasty. So, next thing,